Welcome to a new video. So we literally landed in Melbourne last night. We flew from Byron Bay, so we went up to Gold Coast Airport and then flew here, and we're here.
It's big.
It's amazingly big. Literally just come into the coolest H&M ever. I'll have to put the location on the screen. We just stumbled across it after I got my nails done, but it is insane. We're actually so thick. We were like, why is it so busy everywhere? And we saw this massive queue and realised it's Black Friday. Guys, I'm literally shaking. The weirdest thing has just happened. We were just walking down the street and this guy just like pointed at me and come up and was like, if I could give you £100 right now, or sorry, dollars, $100 right now, or I can give $100 to 5 people, what would you say? And I was like, oh well, like $100 to 5 people, because then more people get money. And he was like, okay, here's 500 Australian dollars, go and give it to 5 random people. And I was like, oh my god. And there was like an elder lady and another elder lady both sat down, so I gave them $100 each. And then there was a kid, there was a mum pushing her baby, and then just a random lady walking down the road. And I was just like, yeah. And then they gave us $100 and we're like, thanks for being in the videos, and they're called RS rewards. So I'm literally shaking because that was just so weird. I got so hot, but the most random thing ever. I'm still like so shocked over early. It's the most random thing. If they posted the video, I'll have to like put up some clips. I think Jack got some clips on his phone. But now we've just walked down past, I think this is Federation Wharf, and later there's the Christmas lights switch on here, so I'm so excited. But we've just walked down and there seems to be like a massive race going on along the river. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it looks intense. I think we're gonna go to this place. I've seen it on TikTok actually, and it's called Afloat. It's just on the Yarra River here. And look, you've got the cute little Merry Christmas in the background, but there's also a place called the Arbory, which I've just figured out is over here. So if it's more rainy, you can go there. But yeah, we're gonna go to this place called Afloat, get a little snack before the Christmas lights. Someone's just come up to us saying, do you want free beers? Because they're leaving. So now we've also got free beers. This is the weirdest day ever. That's so nice. When I tell you, I feel like I was just transported back to the UK for a few minutes there. We just went in this Christmas shop here, and I don't know, just the nostalgia, the smell. It was playing that song, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. I can't remember what that song's called, but I literally was like, oh my god, it's Christmas. It's like that time of year, like just took me back. Good morning. It is our 3rd day in Melbourne. Well, like 2nd full day, because we landed here late on Thursday night. So yeah, our 2nd full day here, and it's raining. It is not been amazing weather since we've got here. You know, I said we were going to go to the Christmas market yesterday. It started drizzling and we were like, do you know what, we're so hungry, let's get back, let's eat. And then went to bed, woke up today, and again it's raining. So I think we're going to go to a few different museums and kind of just make up the days we go along. It is so nice though having a cooler temperature just for a little bit, because it's just having like a break of putting like sun cream on your skin. I think that's what it is. Like, obviously we're in for a very like long summer living in Sydney, but do you know what, this is our like little break from the sun before we go. So Melbourne so far has been so fantastic. It's so cultural, there's so much going on. Like, it's not like no other city that we've experienced in Australia. Like, it doesn't even feel like we're in Australia. I feel like we've just kind of like traveled to a whole different city, and I can see why people like it, because it reminds me of the UK in a way as well. Like, it's kind of like Bristol with like the art, but like Manchester, but also like Liverpool because it's by the water. Like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I'm getting a whole like load of like British cities. I think it's because of the like age of the city, I'm guessing. I guess we'll find out a bit more about the city today going through all these museums. But guys, it's now Saturday, so it's officially 4 weeks since we left the UK, which is actually crazy. Like Jack and I were saying, like how quick it's gone. Like it's actually scary. Like we've been so excited for this chapter for so long, and now the fact that it's like going so quickly is so scary. But it's also so good because we're enjoying it. Like we're actually having the time of our lives over here. It's been so fun, and I'm just loving spending time with him. I was saying at the end of my last vlog, my Byron Bay vlog, that it's just so nice to have time together. And like selfishly, like I actually just love having him to myself. Like I'm pretty sure every girlfriend will say that about their boyfriend. Like we've just been apart for so long just because of my job. Like being crew and having a relationship at home is actually a lot of work. Like you really have to like water your relationship, because if you think about it, he's always getting the tired version of me because I'm having to save all my energy for when I'm away, when I'm on the flight. So coming home, I'm always disorientated. We've always just made it work because we've like really watered our relationship. And I think knowing that we've had this adventure coming to Australia and knowing for so long we were going to get this together, it's been so nice and something to look forward to. So I feel like if you're crew and you're like struggling, or you're like, oh, I just miss my boyfriend so much, maybe just have something in the pipeline where you're going to have a break together, or you've got an adventure together. So yeah, it's crazy because ever since our first date, like over 4.5 years ago, we sat and we said we want to go to Australia one day, and now the fact we're here just feels so crazy, like really crazy. It is so much quieter on the streets today. I feel like I can actually vlog a little bit. I think the rain's put everyone off. Got my little raincoat on, got a little umbrella from the Airbnb, and we're heading to this museum that Jack's found. So I'm interested to see where we're going. Normally I'm the leader of the map, so I'm like, oh, where are we going? But yeah, a lot cooler today. Dare I say cold, but I'm here for it. First stop of the day is the State Library, Victoria. Let's go. Shining, and we've come to Carlton Gardens. We got the 35 tram, so it's basically like a free tram. It's number 35. If you jump on it, it just goes in a circle clockwise and you can just jump on it for free. It was really packed when we first got on it, but it got better. But we've come to the Royal Exhibition building and it literally looks amazing. Look, wow, like I feel like we've been transported to like Rome or somewhere. Like this feels really European. In we go! This is so exciting. Okay, it's all Star Wars themed. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Welcome to LEGO Star Wars The Exhibition. As we jump to hyperspace, we have a few...
At the end, take photos.
Yeah?
Then there'll be no crowd.
C-3PO, Leia, and R2. This is like the coolest thing ever. In fact that we knew nothing about it being in Melbourne, we just stumbled across it. It's like the coolest thing ever. This room is insane. Oh my god. What's this ship called again? The Death Star. Wait, this is the Death Star?
No, this is something else.
Oh, this is the ship. This is so cool. Literally look at all the little guys in their room. This just made us really want to go back to Legoland when we're back in the UK. Oh my god, look. That's 180,000 Lego bricks, look. like actually deeper. It's like Madame Tussauds, but for Star Wars characters. Oh my god, look at this one. Whoa. Look at the toes, that's creeping me out. So we're at this bit where you make your own lightsaber. So you make the handle, you put this on top, and then look, you literally have a lightsaber in this. Can you see me? Jack and I are just back at our Airbnb. I've got a little chocolate mousse here, which I'm so excited for. I feel like chocolate mousse is like one of my top tier desserts. And we've got a little savvy bee. It was only like £5 from the shop, so loving it. And we've been really naughty. We've been watching Stranger Things again for the second time, like season 4. And it is just so good. We've had pesto pasta for dinner. Like, we're truly living like a backpacker's lifestyle. But it's crazy because we've only got 2 more nights till we're in Sydney. And I actually am so excited because that's where we're going to settle down. That's where we're going to be staying. But yeah, lowdown of today. So we were walking around. We were going to try and get the tram, but we realised we were in the wrong spot. Then we went to the State Library. That's really cool. There's like a whole museum attached to it and like art gallery as well. It's like huge. So definitely give yourself a bit of time to go there. Then we got the tram over to the, what was it called? Exhibition Gardens? So Exhibition Garden something, and that's where you saw like how beautiful it was. And then we found the Melbourne Museum, and there was a Star Wars exhibition on, and we were like, what is going on? And we've literally researched so much about Melbourne, done ChatGPT and everything. Not once has it told us there's an exhibition for Star Wars, which is literally Jack's favourite thing, and like I used to watch Star Wars so much growing up. Not once did we see anything about that. So I swear the internet is broken sometimes, because the amount of times I research things, it's like when Jack and I went to Cape Town last year, doing so much research, anything on in Cape Town, no, it was a literal Cape Town marathon and nothing came up online. Like, I swear Google was broken half the time, like it just doesn't know what's going on. But anywho, gonna enjoy this. I don't know if we're gonna continue watching Stranger Things or have a movie, but that is our night in. So I'll see you in the morning. Hello there, it's the next morning. It is our 4th day in Melbourne, 3rd full day, and today we have had quite a slow morning again. I feel like this last week we have just had such slow mornings, but do you know what? We're doing it our own style. We're still seeing the things we want to see. We're just relaxing. I think like when you're backpacking, when you're traveling, you think you've got to be doing something all the time, but realistically, like when you're home, like you are not doing all these crazy things. Like you are not traveling for hours and hours and hours and walking for hours and hours and hours and things like that. So it's been nice to actually just have a bit more of a slow time. And more importantly, our friends are going to be arriving in Sydney when we get there as well, so we're going to be so busy like wanting to see Sydney with them, so I actually don't mind having a bit of a slower time. But yeah, just quickly doing my makeup and we're going to head out. The lighting in this apartment is tragic, so sorry about that. So I'm literally just coming to like that only little bit of light that I can find, and we're going to go and see. Our impressions of Melbourne so far, it is cold here. Like, it is genuinely like being in a whole different place. Like I think I said yesterday, we don't even feel like we are in Australia. Like it's that different. Really, really diverse, a lot to do, a lot to see, a lot of history. There is so much history in this city. Because we're in the state called Victoria, basically Melbourne is like the only major city in Victoria, so it's quite the metropolis. There's a lot going on, everything is here, and yeah, I still haven't seen that video. I don't know if it's going to come out of when I gave money out to people in the street when I was recorded. Like, let's actually talk about that. That was just so random. Like, I can't remember if I properly explained it, but Jack and I was literally just walking down the street. We had just come out of what was it called? We just come out of this like department store, and we were crossing the road, I took a picture of this like koala, Christmas decoration, and then I saw this guy with like a tripod like about to cross the road, and I was like, oh, they must be recording, so I looked at them like that, and then they turned around to Jack and I, and Jack kind of stood back because like he's like quite offline and you know it's not really his thing, and then he just like held the little mic up to me and was like, would you want to take £100 for yourself or give £100 to 5 other people? And I was like, oh well, like £500, like £100 to 5 other people, because then more people get money. And he was like, okay, let's do it. And maybe it was a bit underwhelming, they're probably not going to show it, I don't know, but I literally just turned behind me and there was like an elder lady, and I gave it to her. I was like, Merry Christmas. And then there was another elder lady and I was like, Merry Christmas. I gave it to her as well, and it was really sweet because they genuinely seemed like so like, oh, thankful. And you never know like what position someone's in money wise, so you know, it's just so nice. And then there was a mum with a baby, there was then a boy, and then this lady walking down the street, so that was really, really nice. And I just remember being really sweaty because it was like such a quick thing, and I was like, oh my god, like I was low-key like cautious that like something was gonna happen, because you see all them videos online where you're just doing something and then someone jumps out at you, or I don't know. And also like, because it's been the busiest place we've been so far, I was quite like careful with my belongings, so I was just like walking. Obviously I had like the people with me that were arranging it, but I was like worried that I had like money in my hand, like $500, and I was just in the street in Melbourne, and I was like, I'm kind of scared. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And then I think I showed you in the video after, we went to this place called Afloat, which was really nice. It's really, really busy there, but you know what? It's got a really good atmosphere. I feel like if you were dressed up, it'd be good. We were just literally in like our gym sets, which we've been walking around in the day. And we were looking at the menu and we were like, oh, what should we get? What should we get? And we couldn't find any Wi-Fi. So we still haven't got data over here. It's really bad. We need to sort that when we get to Sydney. But this lady came over and she had like a big bowl of 6 Coronas and was like, we're not going to drink this, would you like them? And my boyfriend was like, yeah. So we both took one and I had a sip and I was like, oh, I can't, like sometimes I can manage a bit, and I don't know, but I've actually stopped having gluten in the last few days, well, last few weeks really, just because I'm just feeling really like bloated, lethargic, like hard, like some foods are so hard to digest. So I've really cut back on the gluten. Like I'm not going crazy, I'm going to be completely gluten-free, but I've just like swapped things out. Like I had a gluten-free pasta whilst we've been here. Jack had normal pasta, just because I just feel like my body is really thankful for it. I just think with maybe all the traveling and everything like that, my digestive system is just like, no, so that's good. And I have done this in the past. There was a good, I think it was about 18 months where I didn't really have dairy or gluten, just because I was going through some things, like, and my doctor recommended not having it, and then I was like, oh, I don't really think there's a difference, so I started taking it all again. And then actually since I started taking it again, I can notice a difference from when I was not eating them things to when I started. So basically it's been a process of realization, but we are there, and I've decided I'm gonna cut it back a bit. So drinking beer would not be it. So I had a nice glass of rosé and really, really enjoyed that. Then we walked back, and yeah, it was just the most random day though. We were like, I kept saying, right, I'm really not a gambling person, but I really like looking at things as signs, and my favorite number is 36. And that day I saw the number 36 3 times just written on the side of the street. So random. And then obviously we got given that money because the guy gave us $100 at the end of the video, which I reckon he also did because then he's paid me so he can use me as content. Is that how it works? I don't know. A couple of days prior to this day, we had also watched Zach Alsop, who we've met when we flew out to Tunisia to watch the hardest geezer finish his run across the entire length of Africa. So it's all connected, all connected. we watched his video where he won the Sidemen challenge and went and put it all on red, and 36 is red. I'm pretty sure. I feel like when I say things I always need to fact check them, because I'm sometimes like, wait, but I'm pretty sure 36 is red. And we were like joking like, oh, should we go to a casino and like put the money on red? We didn't in the end, but I think that would have been really cool like to do, because yeah, I mean like that would have maybe been our third stroke of luck, because we had the money, the corona, and we'd had the 36s 3 times, so it was all telling me. And it was just the most random day, like so much was going on. We'd watched Stranger Things that day as well, so we were already on like such a high from watching that, and like watching that season 5 episode 4, like can we talk about that? I wish like I could just speak about it, but I know people probably haven't watched it yet, so just gonna finish off the rest of my makeup now and we're gonna head out into the city. We've made it to Victoria Market. Let's go. This is not what I'm expecting. It's literally a fishmonger's at this end. We walked in and we were like, oh my god, it's just the smell of fish. It's like being in like Pike Place in Seattle or something. Like, whoa, that hits you like a truck. Okay, we're back on track. This is more what I thought it was going to look like. Good. Can we try the kangaroo?
Of course you can try the kangaroo. Here you are.
Can you have a bit?
There's a little piece of truffle on the outside.
That's okay.
We also have some 4-year-aged cheddar. We have a duck and fats, duck and pork fats, and a couple of products. Just like salami.
Just like salami. Wow. Do you want to try squid? Thank you so much. Cheers. It's really kind. Thanks. We've just tried kangaroo. It feels really weird. It feels like when I was in South Africa, a lot of work, I tried like ostriches and things like that, but never kangaroo. But it tastes quite like, I don't know, like salami, biltong. I can't really describe it. There we go. Thanks, cheers. Oh god. You'd like the honey on it. That honey is so good. We've just gone to this place and got something called a barack. Got it now. That market was so good. We're gonna go back there for lunch because we were like, it's so cool. Got myself a matcha as well. Only £2. So it's $4. Two British pounds for a matcha. And it tastes so good. Having a hot matcha right now is just making my day. Tell me you're in Australia without telling me you're in Australia. That's so funny. Okay, the rain is here. Thank God we've got this umbrella. We're trying to walk to this museum. There's some sort of like protest or something going on. I don't know, we saw there was 8 police on horseback and loads of police cars. They were all getting in armour. Oh my God, the rain. And then we went around the corner and even more of it was going on. And we saw a massive crowd with flags. So God knows what's going on, but it's all going on. Still standing here in the pouring rain. Oh dear. Is that a thunder or is that a train? I can't tell. Okay, I think that's a train. But my legs are so soaked through. It's gonna be bad. Jack was just saying, come to Australia, they say, it'll be hot. They said, not Melbourne. Let me tell you that. So we've made it to the ACMI, which is essentially a museum all to do with film, TV, video games, and it looks so cool in here, like proper nostalgia. And look, they've got Steve Irwin. Okay, this is looking pretty cool. They've got people on toast. Seems so random. Okay. Jack just made the new high score on this Pac-Man machine. Oh wait. That is crazy. He literally just went on it and just completed it all in one go. Like, I swear that's impossible. You're like a child genius or something. Like, all these years of video games are paid off. In true on the budget fashion, there's been one thing we've wanted to try since we've landed in Australia, and it's KFC. So I'm very excited for this. Like, we just keep seeing everyone everywhere have it. I don't know if it's amazing over here or anything, but I'm quite happy with this. It's only a £5. We've got Pepsi, gravy, 3 bits of chicken and some chips. I think that's a pretty good deal. Tonight on We Don't Know Portions. Look how big Jack's dinner is. Oh my god, and also we don't know portions. This is our glass of wine. Cheers to that. Continuing on the portions sizes we don't understand. Nice, Jack's calling this tiramisu, it's not. You wouldn't like tiramisu because you hate coffee. But he's being jokey, but look how good this looks. What a setup. I've also decided I'm going to bring this vlog to an end here because we're leaving Melbourne tomorrow and we're headed to our next destination. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching if you got this far. If you did, you're a trooper. And I'll see you in the next video. And it's going to be special. Bye.